So when I talk about that concept, the idea that we have here is we look at some of the numbers and we say, okay, if the statistics tell us, samples, surveys, research tells us. And one of my good friends is a professor at the University of North Carolina, and he talks about this cash flow over time concept, and they've done a lot of research. And what they've found is that 52% of our income goes to committed expenses. 52% goes to committed expenses. 48%, I think, is the number. And I'm going to go and try and find it here real quick in this slide deck that I was trying. Darn, Josh got it before I did. 46%, it's right there on the screen. 46% goes to discretionary expenses. And 2% goes to savings. Okay, so think about those concepts. And I like the idea there, and I'm going to try and just move this so it's a little bit bigger. So we've got 52% going to committed. That is our house payment. Most of us want to live indoors. Auto payments, these are all the things that we have to do. They're fixed. Our health insurance, auto payments. We've got 46% is discretionary. That would be, well, food and dining out, going to the movies, clothing, trips. And then that leaves us 2% for savings. Not a lot of savings. Our discretionary is what we refer to as lifestyle today. Lifestyle today. We don't have to go to the movies, but we like to. We don't have to go on vacation, but we like to. That's our lifestyle today. The savings is actually our lifestyle tomorrow, because we're going to use that for something. Maybe it's retirement. Maybe we're saving for a trip down the road. Maybe we're saving for college, wedding. Lifestyle tomorrow. Now, what if we could cut 4% off of the committed expenses portion? Cut 4% off committed expenses. We do that all the time when we're looking at our strategies for for debt management. 4%, not a whole lot of money. So, but we do that. Now, what do we do with that money? Well, we already enjoy our lifestyle right now. So let's move that to lifestyle tomorrow. We're going to increase that 2% by 300%, moving it up to 6%. Now, what does that do for us? Well, what that does for us then is takes that and says, what if that was just a small number? What if that 4%, and I know we're in Southern California, so we don't get to deal with real small numbers when it comes to committed expenses. But what if we did deal with just a small number and we say that number is only $250? Well, if that number was only $250 and we were able to add that $250 to our savings over 16 years, do you know that comes out to $426,990? That's almost $500,000. I'm sorry, $304,350 comes out to $426. And if you take a look at that, Josh, see if you can get to slide 12 there real quick. You look at that and you say, okay, $450 comes out to $550,000. That's some massive amounts of money, just by moving 4% from our committed expenses to our savings side. It's huge money right there.